Wake from death, return to life. A young girl with a thin life. I still manage to see the flowers that grow out of pain and sadness. That flower, its beauty is sitting around the table in darkness. I still see the smiling faces of my family. Talking about tradition, telling stories, giving others hope. This is why I might be remembered. I heard it said we live one life with one encounter. I see that now to be true. A spirit is only as strong as its memory. And if memory was paper, every encounter is the paintbrush. My story can now be told. My tombstone a relic that emerges as legend, and yet I am not sure I can be what you see me as. Do I deserve this honor? War had brought me across the ocean to a place I didn't know how to call home. I was caught in a memory of home. To love a place and be so far away. To be given a family I didn't choose in a place I had no choice to live. Civil wars have been going on for ages, and I live in the time of the samurai. We maintained dominance for many centuries. My family's farmers and crafters were the last to represent centuries of old traditions. In my country, those in power were still finding the rightful way of ruling. In the midst of this, the Aizu people struggled to survive. The final attack on the Wakamatsu castle, where 4,000 of our samurai fought against 20,000 of the emperor's soldiers. Everyone fought, no matter the peril. After the defeat, many of the Aizu people were killed or driven to the mountains during harsh winters with no provisions. The pride of our people, who are now being exiled and killed. Now my spirit remains where time becomes an endless winter wind. The howling, the whirling, pushing of the trees, shaking the leaves. I am no longer able to plant my feet in the soil as I endlessly sweep through this world. I miss having my feet to the ground.
Tono. The word is Imperial soldiers are making their way here. Our people are losing day by day. It would not be long before they find us here. I am ready to fight until the end. Just tell us what to do.
Chanel, it is time. Are you ready to make the journey?
Cody and I have already begun making preparations for the voyage. A steamship is
Chanel, I'm asking him this to be done now.
Yes,
Good.
we can rebuild. Reports say things are going well over there. Many people have arrived from all over the world and have made great fortunes. This is an
It
opportunity.
is not in my best interest to flee. But so many Aizu people have had no choice. So many of our samurai laying down their lives. Our Byako Tai, White Tiger force of 20 teenage samurai committed seppuku on the mountains. 300 samurai women fought and died holding the bridge to the final passage. There's been so much bloodshed to protect our samurai. The Aizu people, even with the weapons that you have supplied us, were not enough. And as we speak, we lose time. Herr Chanel, you yourself have escaped imprisonment once before. And luck is on your side. They see you as a Dutchman, and this is the only foreigner that they respect. If you're any other type of foreigner, you'd be dead by now. This is a sign that you are a way out. However, there are many people who are trying to take your life. And your luck will not last. It might be too dangerous if you wait any longer.
Tono, we have fought bravely, but our people are greatly outnumbered. The deepest parts of me still wish to fight.
We have fought. We are continuing to fight. I, for one, think leaving will give us a chance to do something more than fight. We're all skilled people. We can make a good life.
I am not proud to leave. However, if this means we can continue the Aizu way of life, make a new life for ourselves, this is an opportunity to save our people. It is hard to say this, but I'm ready to go as well.
America must be ready for us. The Americans have already come to us, envious of our food and clothes, envious of our samurai. I've heard much about America from sailors. I even learned some of their language. They talk about mountains made of gold. The world is coming to them.
Lord Matsudaira, I will put every last effort I can to make sure we get on that ship. As you say, I am not wanted here. It is best I leave. I feel I must repay your kindness by offering a chance to the people I have grown to respect. The love of my family.
You have made a place here, Herr Chanel, and proven yourself worthy to walk amongst the Aizu people. I trust you will do its best. I just hope you take your experiences of us with you, and not forget the Aizu people. It is best you think of your family now.
Oyo maintains her loyalty to you. She would rather fight than die. I also know she wants our daughter to have a life here. She is in grave danger.
Yes. Oyo, tell her she has my blessing. I wish you both success on this journey, and I will fund this journey to ensure your success.
Thank you.
My lord, I give you my word, I will protect everyone. The way of the samurai will not be lost. I assure you everyone will be safe on this journey.
I was thankful to be hired by Herr Chanel during these wars, and I'm grateful to have been trained quickly as samurai. But it is best I go to California as an ambassador. It is important I learn the customs. I must know how it is to be seen as prosperous and fortunate.
It is decided. Go to it. Matsunosuke Sakurai, Kuninosuke Matsumizu, you two are to protect our clan. Never lose trust in your training as a samurai. Go to it. Spirits, hear us. Give us your protection. From the depths of our hearts, we ask that they hear us. Bless us, protect us. Bless us, protect us.
We've been discovered. It is not safe here. If it were just me, I would have fought out there with the other women. It should have been a victory. I should have fought more, but I couldn't. I had her in the back of my mind. I let myself get distracted.
Oyo, it is over. We have all fought bravely. You have fought bravely. It is time we leave. I just got permission from Lord Matsudaira. We are going to California, to America to start a new life. While you have been protecting the Aizu, I have been planning. We can get on a steamship in 2 days.
Planning? You have been planning an escape? Your foreigner side is showing again. That is not how things are done. This is our land. This is our home. I will not abandon it. You are always the businessman. Well, businessman, you are also samurai. No samurai would leave during a war.
The war is over. We lost. Think of our child, Oyo. We have a chance at doing something that could save the Aizu and possibly prosper as well.
Prosper. I always think of us. I always think of Aizu Wakamatsu. The only reason I even have a choice not to lay down my life is because I am married to a foreigner. A businessman who sells weapons, guns. The way of the sword means nothing to Westerners. I saw you change when you became samurai. I know you feel it too. There was a reason we were married. I didn't know what it was at first. Could hardly look at you when we first met. I do see a man who loves his wife, his daughter, a man who has grown to love Japan. But now we would be going somewhere new. We'll only have Aizu Wakamatsu to keep in our memories and dreams, to share in our hearts together. Can you love me without this place?
Oyo, I can. If I hadn't met you, I probably would have fled long ago. I would be living a life as a soldier selling weapons. I want to look after you and our child. I have grown to love it here. You have captured my heart. The support of Lord Matsudaira, learning to be a samurai. I don't want to leave, but that is all changed in the blink of an eye. They will kill us if they find us. We have Lord Matsudaira's permission. He also thinks it is best for all of us.
Okay. But I will not let my child forget where we came from. I will not let our daughter carry shame. We must make this a chance to be the best at who we are. We'll have a lot of work to do to ensure our safety. We'll need someone to assist us in raising our daughter, someone to continue the traditional Japanese way. What about the neighbor girl, Okeito? I like her. She's always been very kind.
I was already going to meet with her family. Her father is providing the barrels and boxes for the supplies. I can offer them a chance to leave. Her father's health is failing. It would be nice to offer them to come with us. I will see what I can do. This is the best that we can do. They will find a way to separate us if we don't do this. We will go to the West. We will show those Americans who we are. We will always be Aizu Wakamatsu.
Kuninosuke, I've been looking everywhere for you. Herr Schnell has given us a place to meet tomorrow night. We are gathering people now. And what did you find?
Matsunosuke, I'm glad you asked. I figured the first thing that we needed were some new clothes for America to fit in with the Americans. Huh? When we arrived to California, I want to come off that ship looking like a man of wealth.
Kuninosuke, this is a journey so we can stay alive. We mustn't lose ourselves to the West. We should maintain who we are. We are there to start a new life, not to get rich.
Why not do both?
Where are you getting these ideas?
The fighting, the war, we lost. We We're defeated, but that doesn't speak for us or who we are. That isn't the Aizu way. Herr Schnell picked us because we are the strongest. We have shown we can handle anything. That is what will give us success in California. My home is here. But this is all rubble. I will not live in the mountains and the trees. I want my own castle.
What is taking you away from home already? Your mind has sailed off. We are there to protect our people. Never forget that. If you lose sight of that, we could lose everything.
You may have the strength and courage of a warrior, but I have the brains. We've seen how the Americans attacked us on our docks, but we have only heard them speak loudly with guns and cannons. I want to hear how they speak without weapons. It will be important to know more about them. I'm already learning the language. I can teach it to you.
We will have much to do to grow and build our farm. Herr Schnell can do the talking. I will let my work do the speaking. And if anyone causes trouble, my sword.
I will be happy to teach you when you change your mind. Matsunosuke, we are leaving. You will not be able to have it all as it was. It is important to remember that. We are leaving for good.
We are leaving to give the Aizu a chance at a good life. And we do not know if we are coming back. I do not know that. But I am not so ready to go and forget things like you. I am not ready to leave. I have to leave.
Herr Schnell, we've been waiting for you.
Please, will you join us for some tea?
Yes, thank you.
We weren't sure if you were coming. Many of our neighbors are leaving and disappearing. It's hard to know who will be returning or not. This war has brought so much shame to us.
We fought back the best way we could. And there is no shame in this war. The Aizu showed us who they really are, and we are still here.
Lord Matsudaira has given me permission to go to California. We are looking for farmers, craftsmen, and samurai to start a tea and silk colony. I am offering you and your family a chance to come with us.
We've heard about this, and we've talked about this. I can offer you some of the finest boxes that I have. I can also give you some of our crop for this year. It has been a good year for us. I suppose it will be our last. I just hope the Imperials grow tired of trying to kill us.
Herr Schnell, we would also like you to take our daughter with you. We are too old for the journey. We do not know what will happen, but we wish to stay in Japan. Since Oke has watched your child, you and Oyo are good neighbors that we respect. She is good with children. She is also brave. You know she will be dedicated, help you succeed.
Yes, okay, would be very helpful. We would do everything we can to look after her. Oyo is fond of her, as am I. I'm sorry not to see you and your family come with us. You have been such good neighbors. Oyo and I are extremely grateful. We would be leaving in a few days. Does she know?
No. I wanted to tell her when you were here.
I will get the boxes and put them into your wagon.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Mother. I'm coming.
I picked the last of the crops like you asked, Mother. Herr Schnell. Mother told me you would come. I hear you're going to California. The rest we will put in some of the boxes. I wish you great fortune. It has been a pleasure to look after your baby.
Thank you. Okay. You have brought great joy to Oyo and our child. I am extremely grateful for this. Which is why we would like you to come with us. Your parents would like you to come with us.
I don't understand.
Okay, we want you to go to California. You will be going with some of the best people of Aizu. They can protect you. We can't protect you from what is happening here. We are much too old now. I can't bear the thought of losing you. Your heart is too good.
I wish to go where you are.
Perhaps I will help your father load the supplies. When we are finished, I can take you with us. Oyo and I would love to have you. There will be many people from the village that you know. We don't have much time. You will have to come with us.
Okay. Your father and I talked about this. We want you to go start a new life. Herr Schnell and Oyo-san are giving you an opportunity that will save your life.
Mother, remember that lullaby you used to sing to me? It's the one that speaks of Takeda, the girl who's longing for home and taking care of a baby for someone else's family. It always made me sad, but it gave me comfort because I felt safe to be with you, my family. I do not wish to lose you. I wish to go with all of you. Herr Schnell is not Aizu. How can I know his heart is in the right place? How can you let me leave with him?
Okay, I remember that song well. I sang it to you for comfort. It pains me to know that you will have a similar fate. Herr Schnell is married to one of the bravest warriors we have here from Aizu. She will not let him forget. You have a big heart and a brave heart. This is a chance to do your duty. This is Lord Matsudaira's wish. This is our wish. We want to know that you are in good hands. We do not have much time left.
If it is Lord Matsudaira's wish, I will obey. And if Oyo-san wants this, then I will go. I will miss you and Father.
We will always be your family. Okay, you may even marry a samurai, and with your wealth, come back and find us. If you can make it back to us, your father and I will greet you at the table. We'll laugh about your travels. We'll sing our songs again.
Yes, like the lullaby. Mori mo hiai kaeru, onsaki kakiya, yuki mo chiratsukushi, komo nakushi.
Okay.
Matsunosuke-san, you're looking for Herr Schnell. He isn't here.
Yes, I was looking for him. What is the matter?
When I was putting the baby with her mother, I watched and fade. I had a memory of my mother. her.
Okay. Japan has not faded. It is still there. Its people are still there. This is a chance for us to regain our strength. You will be protected. Those tears, they show that you're listening to your heart. You are Aizu. And the Aizu Wakamatsu are coming to California. We are bringing the best of us. Someday, you may find your heart in this place too.
Matsunosuke-san, where is your heart right now?
My heart. It is still in Japan. When I became samurai, I felt a bigger purpose. It is a great honor to become a protector of one's home. You have to know your family. You have to know what you want to protect. I feel better knowing I am continuing my family's legacy, carrying with me our traditions. I know I make my family proud. They say America is a place for dreams to come true. I do not know if that is true. But I will always dream of a better home for the Aizu, my family.
My heart weeps for my family. But I will bring them along. No matter where we will be, my dreams will take me home.
Get some sleep.
I can hear the waves, the water is whispering, distracting my mind. When will I forget my home? Take me back, oh please. I wish to see the garden, planting, growing seeds in the soil that is Japan. My dreams are full, holding the memory tight. Love is an image, holding the ones I want close. And so our journey began. Months on the ocean to California. The tossing and turning of the sea was equal to our thoughts as we became closer and closer to our new home. It is there I would see what would become my new family. I felt I had to show them I was strong, hopeful. When inside, I didn't know if I could do this. What was my purpose? A baby who belonged to Oyo, a strong warrior woman, was now my responsibility. I had to teach their daughter to be strong. That meant I had to know what it was to have strength. Herr Schnell was leading us to a better life. We all had fears in trusting a man who didn't know his own origin. We all thought he knew what he was doing, and that was clear. Now we arrive, entering a busy place. Suddenly we see we are strangers in a crowd. Nothing was familiar. Faces of workers. We were in the hands of Schnell, who speaks the language and holds our lives tightly.
That should be everything. Where's Connie? What is the matter?
This is not how I wanted to arrive in America. I wanted to arrive in something that showed our success. I wanted to wear a suit.
Connie, now is not the time for that. You have to trust me. We have to keep our heads down. It will take some time, but I do believe that we will prosper. Then you can wear whatever you wish.
You look so funny. I like you better in your samurai robes.
Herr Schnell, if I wanted to just be a farmer, I would have stayed in Japan. When we arrived on the boat after all those months, I wanted them to see me as more. We didn't come all this way from Aizu to just be farmers. We came here to be the best at what is given to us. Now here, a suit represents men of importance. As your diplomat, I believe I need to represent us properly.
Connie, we have to be cautious. We have been run out of one country. I do not wish to have the same issues here. We are all tired. We'll meet with this Mr. Grainer. I was told he can point us to some property. Excuse me.
Oh, yes?
I was told you were the man to talk to about property.
Who are your friends?
We have just arrived from Japan.
Well, I thought maybe they were Chinese.
Aizu. We're Aizu from Japan. Samurai. But you will find that we are the best workers and we will make the best use of your property.
Connie. Yes, sir, these people are Japanese.
Well, you know, people don't take kindly to the Chinese around here. But your accent, you sound like you're closer to where I come from.
Well, I have been living in Japan for many years.
Well, now you're in America, and you seem to be experiencing a lack of identity. Now, what are you? Japanese? American? What's your name?
John Henry Schnell, sir. I have been in the business of weapons for many years. That takes me to some interesting places, but that is another story. We are here now, so I suppose that makes us American.
Well, my name's Charles Greener. I have never seen a situation like yours before, and that's saying something, seeing as how so many folks came from all over to this place.
Down to business. Now, we've had a long journey, and we would like to settle in for the night. But we are looking for some land to farm, and we are ready and willing to make a down payment as early as tomorrow.
Well, I might know of some land. Depends on what you're looking to do with it.
Tea and silk.
I beg your pardon?
We are looking to farm tea and silk. These people have brought with them some of the finest trees and silkworms of the highest caliber.
Wait, you think that would sell around here? Boy, you sure come a long way for nothing if that's what you think. Look, folks around here are mostly looking for supplies to mine what's left of the gold. And if you aren't selling supplies or providing spirits and gambling, well, you just might be out of luck around here. Farming isn't much of a business venture.
I can understand how you can think that way. But once you see how they can make a fine cup of tea with the freshest and most flavorful leaves, once you see the clothes and goods that come from this silk, you will find yourself experiencing luxuries beyond your wildest dreams. Now we know we are offering something that no one else is, and that is exactly why we are here. We have been sent by Lord Matsudaira himself, a man of royalty in Japan. Matsudaira is a mighty ruler, and he sent us because he himself believes in his own crops. Now, there's no doubt I had great success selling weapons. But after tasting this tea and wearing this silk, All I want to do now is to offer others the chance that I had to experience the full effects of these goods. Sir, allow me to offer you and anyone else in this establishment a chance to try just some of the tea that we are planning to grow.
Japanese royalty, huh? Yeah, well, I suppose that does say something about your product. Well, you come all this way sent by what was it, a king?
A lord. Yeah, Matsudaira is the ruler of the Aisu Wakamatsu people.
Ruler. Sir, now my first thought in hearing that you're an arms dealer is that you'd be better off selling guns around here. All right, now these miners can get pretty ornery with each other, and lately they find themselves settling their problems and disputes with a gun. Now, I can't say it's very effective in knowing who was right or wrong, but it certainly does make a point. And it might be the best thing to keep these Japanese safe.
I am all too familiar with the powerful effect of that weapon. This has a power in its own right. One can only sell weapons of war for so long. You hand a gun to every person you meet, soon you'll run out of clients to sell to. Besides, these people can handle themselves in a fight. They are samurai warriors, the greatest soldiers in all of Japan. Not only are they good with a sword, but they can make an incredible cup of tea. Allow me to show you why this has become my new calling.
I have some property up on Gold Hill. Now, if you have the funds, I can lease you this land. Now, you say you have someone investing in this ruler?
Yes.
Lord?
Yeah, Matsudaira is helping to provide with his funds a treasure. We can give you some to start, and we are expecting the rest to arrive shortly.
Very well, then. Get some rest tonight, and I'll take you up to the property in the morning. I have a hotel nearby you can use. Let's keep those goods safe, huh? Oh, and I would love some more of that tea.
Perfect. Well, what do you think?
I think it is the best thing for us for now. Everyone is tired. Let us sleep on the land and see how it looks in the morning.
My dear, that is a good idea.
Gold Hill. Gold Hill. There is no Gold Hill, just hills. Brown hills. Yeah. I look around and I see all these men looking for success. They are also tired looking. They just drink and gamble. It seems they forget what they are looking for here. What are they looking for here?
That is not important to us, Kuni. We should not care how another man finds his work or why. We came here knowing who we are. Many of these men don't and are finding their way.
They clearly have never seen the Japanese before. If I walk into town, they keep calling me Chinaman or John China. We are not Chinese. Now I see they treat them the same as we Japanese do. I now know how it feels. After leaving Japan, I am learning that some ways to have pride can hurt others.
That may be so, Kuni, but there is also the pride that we have for how well the Aizu can craft and build and fight. We can't lose our pride where it matters, Kuni. These miners, our neighbors, must see that we too can hold ourselves high and show the best of who we are. Might even show them what they may lack.
Yes. Yeah. We are Aizu. And we are American. We could be both. I just don't know what the American part is yet. No one has made that clear to me. Matsunosuke, have you stopped to think that they can show us something here?
Hopefully, they will share what they are to us as we get to know them. I mean, the tea, the silk, they are ways of inviting them to understand us. And hopefully they will share what they are to us.
Another structure built. This land is officially a Wakamatsu colony.
It is still not home, but for the first time, I can see our Aizu settled again. I see the opportunity to grow something new. We will have everything we need. Our hearts are here now.
Matsunosuke, I'm going into town. I need to find out what American is.
본が来たとて何嬉しかろう片びらはなし帯はなし
Okay, what is the matter? It's all right. You can tell me.
Oyo-san, we've been spending so much time preparing little Wakamatsu that I hadn't thought of real Wakamatsu until now. I remembered my parents, my father. I'm worried about him. I do not know where he is or where they all are.
They are exactly where you remember them. They wanted you to come with us because they don't want you to see their struggles now. They want you to remember the good moments.
Oyo-san, I understand what you say, though I can't help but miss them. To hear mother's songs, father building in his shed, games my brothers and sisters played, it's all fading away.
Those are all good memories, proud memories. Okay, think of a moment, something that brings you the most happiness. Can you think of one?
Yes, I can. It's a small remembrance, but I do remember. Drinking tea, sitting, family at the table. A flower sits still. It is full of life and wonder. It was beautiful. I felt I was part of it. My whole family gathered around the table, and the flower, I felt it was me. This is silly.
That is your memory, okay, and it is yours alone. It carries with it your whole self. Take it to the top of the hill. Look in that direction. That is where Japan faces. That is where you will see your family whenever you are lost.
That is so far away. How will that not make me miss it more?
Okay, you will always miss it. Do you not think that everyone here has something they miss about home? Do you think that you are the only one?
No, Oyo-san. But many came prepared. I was not. My family was all I had. They brought me happiness, and they sent me away.
Okay, you still have them. Your parents wanted you to come here so you can grow that happiness. What Japan is now is different. It is already changing. I too am learning what it is to live here. I also long for Japan and its traditions.
Oyo-san, your family is here. You can start a new life with them.
I wish it were so simple as you say. I have to live with the man who is holding all this together. A man who is not Japanese. Someone may be holding the business together, but it is up to us to hold our traditions. A responsibility I am not prepared for. And then there is my daughter. What will life be like for her? What will Japan become to her? What will America be for her?
She has you to remind her of Japan. She is blessed to have a mother who is a samurai. With your bravery, you fought for us. I will remind her of this.
And I will tell her of you.
Oyo-san, what is there to say about me?
That she was raised by a samurai mother and another woman who knew people's hearts. A woman who loves her family and keeps that pride. A woman who remembers the traditions that make us smile. It is that joy that even the coldest hearts need when the world is changing.
Thank you so much.
Okay, go to the hillside. Believe in your memories, they will not leave you. You have our family to be with now. We'll make new memories in time.
Herr Schnell, we have just placed the silkworms. The farmers say they look healthy and fine from the trip. We have built enough structures for everyone to live in. Things are getting done on time.
Good, good. These leaves are looking healthy as well. The soil here is fertile. You all did a good job. Lord Matsudaira would be proud.
Thank you. That is good to hear. Maybe someday he can visit, see it here. There are so many parts of it that remind me of Japan. This river, it reminds me of home.
This is my first time inhabiting a barren land, building anew. What will it take to call this place home? You think you can call this place home, Matsunosake? You think the other Aizu here can?
Some are settling in just fine. Others, it is too soon to tell. I guess we will just have to give it time.
But what about you?
I still need time, Herr Schnell. The Aizu people are the reason why I am here. We share many traditions that are very important to us. Something that comes from living a life in Japan. We are very proud of what we are. So I do not yet know why I am here. There are so many things, so much potential for us to do well. But there are also other things we have lost that will never return. I have always been samurai for Aizu first. But that means nothing here. What is meaningful for us now is to grow something new. It is important for us to feel successful in our efforts, and I have to learn how to be a part of that. What about you?
No.
You are not from Japan, and you have lived in many homes before. Is this home to you, Herr Schnell?
Well, Oyo is here. My child is here. This is home. You all have the Aizu traditions that you lived through. You all share something meaningful. Yet again, I come to a new place further and further from where I was born. I grew up with a banker for a father. Farm life was difficult for many where I was from. We had so many famines, so many people living so poorly. I never thought I would have to go back to farming.
So, how did you get out?
My father pushed my brother Edward and I to follow in his footsteps. We were both too wild for that. We both desperately wanted to find ways to make money to get out of the despair we saw around us. We joined the army. I finally put my business sense to some good use. It wasn't until I came here that I realized I was so caught up in business relationships, always trying to find ways to build trust in someone who could do something for me. I was so good at it. I could talk to lords and men of wealth. I sold whatever made the most money. That takes time away from anything meaningful. It wasn't until I met Oyo, until I was given a place to stay by the Aizu. I hadn't noticed the friends and family that I now have. That gives me a sense of duty, something I didn't have before. That's part of the samurai code, your people I hold with me. Something I wish I held as closely as you do. This is the place that we have decided to call home, for better or worse. Perhaps you are right. It is too soon to tell. It is time I let it grow. I will do my best to ensure our success.
Yes, Herr Schnell.
Matsunosuke, you don't have to call me that. Herr Schnell, just call me John. I am not replacing Lord Matsudaira. I have no rule over you here. Everyone has made it clear that we are all in this together.
And so now, we have arrived. The Aizu! We have fought wars, defended against armies. Now, we're here to find our success. There's nothing that we are afraid of. Mining, farming, building, day or night. We will do whatever it takes.
You sure are a firecracker. I thought my trip from Ohio was rough, but we didn't have to fight any wars. I came here on account my brother was doing so well. Until the accident, that is. Someone ran off with his fortune, so I've been trying to pay his debts.
Yep. We all have them stories. I, for one, am glad to be here. It's better than where I was. We just got out of a war ourselves down south. I escaped before it got me. Fighting just as bad as you say you had over there. Nah, I'm not happy about coming to a new place, but at least I have my rights to this land. See, people have to make their own livings. It shouldn't be for just anyone. You have to work at it. Prove yourself. Now, just anyone's coming in and trying to make a profit. Besides, your story sounds like a kind of a yarn. You're just spinning. How do we even know you're telling the truth?
I would never lie. It is the truth.
Give it a rest. We're all trying out here. It's hard enough. Don't go on about who has rights to it. You claim it, it's yours. That's the deal. I think he's telling the truth. There's people fleeing from everywhere. His story checks out if you ask me.
Excuse me. Ma'am. I think you're in the wrong place. You best be leaving here now. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear ya. And no, I haven't come to the wrong place. This is how I get to my house. I am free to walk where I please. So what I think is best is you leaving me alone.
Well, now, I don't like the way you're speaking to me. See, you best be treating others kindly, or you can get hurt real bad. I'm just saying. It's dangerous here.
Is that so?
Yeah. It is. It's like I say. People coming around trying to take what ain't theirs. Makes me sick.
Ma'am?
Well, thanks for that. That was some good entertainment. It's nice to see folks like him squirm.
Did not like the look in his eyes. It was full of hate and frustration. I've only seen that look during battle, when someone is ready to act before they think of its consequence.
Well, the name's Carrie Wilson.
Kuninosuke Masamisu. My friends call me Kuni.
Well, welcome to Gold Country, Cooney. You seem a bit different than the other Chinese folks I've met around here.
I am from Japan, part of the Aizu Wakamatsu clan. We were attacked by the emperor. We fled our land because we were no longer welcome there. Now we are here to farm and to find success.
Welcome to California. I wish you luck.
You also do not seem like many of the other miners here.
It's because I'm not one. I came over with some of the other families, the Monroes mainly, many of us also escaping. My father was freed from slavery in the South. Met my mother in one of the Indian tribes and came here. This is where I grew up. But we're not always welcome, as you can see. We're here farming as well.
Your father was a slave.
My father was a slave, yes. I come from a family that was both African and what they call Indian, or natives. Both were put in slavery or lost their land to settlers. Even though the government has been claiming our freedom, it sure seems to be coming at a snail's pace in the way people treat us around here.
Yes, I've seen this with the Chinese as well. I am learning that I too have looked down on people because of where they're from. I do not understand how someone can be made a slave.
Neither can we, but there we are. Fortunate for the war winning us freedom. Takes a lot longer for people to change their minds about what they feel is a part of their heritage. People can be so stubborn.
Perhaps if your people learned skills of the samurai, they could have fought. Their enemies would have been forced to show respect. That's something I had to learn when my people were attacked. I was just a farmer before I was given the chance to learn how to defend.
You are a real original, Cooney. I don't think it's that easy. There was fighting going on everywhere, but the rules kept changing to make sure my ancestors weren't given any chance to fight. Many got ill from sickness, others put in chains. It's
hard to know what freedom is for us, still.
Yes, I wanted more freedom as well. It was not enough for me to be a farmer. I had no choice. I knew I was capable of so much more. But I am proud of where I come from, and I am ready to show what the Aizu spirit can do, what Japanese are capable of. It seems that is the only way to earn respect in America. Maybe I could teach you how to fight, like a samurai.
I'm already a fighter, and people around here use guns a lot more. Not sure how well a sword would come in handy.
Ah, well, a sword is like a window to your soul. You fight with it to express who you are. It only reveals your inner strength. You seem like a warrior to me, Carrie. Do you want to hold it right here? You want- It's up to you. Step. And then step together. And oh, 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 oh.
Sorry. Guess that's my inner fight talking.
Very good. You would fit right in with the Aizu.
What is the Aizu exactly? You're
Oh.
teaching me so much today.
That is the name of my people. We are starting a colony up on Gold Hill. There's no gold on the hill, however. I'm here looking for a claim. Ready to try anything. I'm here helping with the miners and the farmers. I can do many jobs.
Well, I wish you the best of luck, Cooney. We're all looking for some of that prosperity.
Okay?
Matsunosuke-san.
I was checking on the silkworms.
Are they well?
Yes, they are well. They are eating the mulberry leaves. They seem content.
That is good to hear. I was worried they would not survive the long journey.
Yes, I as well. The farmers assured me, though, that everything would be fine. As long as they continue to eat the mulberry leaves, they will become healthy.
I would not know how to tell. It is odd to believe their lives are so intertwined with our success.
Yes, it is why I speak to the farmers every day. I wish to learn more about them. I wish to protect them, are makers of fine silk.
It makes me wonder about them.
Oh, the farmers, they explained everything to me. They prepare their finest cocoon for when they emerge a moth. Through all their early life, they spend their time eating and sleeping, huddled in masses, eating and eating to become full and ready. And finally, they make their fine cocoon, and then they work, and they work to make something that can truly feel like home. And it is from this cocoon, this home, that they transform into a moth. And their final stages of life are spent searching for their true love. And it is then that they reproduce, then die, and the new offspring begin again.
They spend all this time preparing for just one moment of change, and then they have connection. They do this with such duty.
There's a poem I heard once about the silkworm. A little old woman in my village told it to me, and I still remember it. Like a silkworm weaving her house with love from her marrow and dying in her body's threads, winding tight round and round, I burn, desiring what the heart desires. Cut through my nature, my heart's greed, and show me your way out.
Matsunosuke-san, what do you think we are like?
I think we are still the silkworm.
I cannot wait to be the moth. That is where my spirit lives.
Continues on. A year gone by with success. We are now home, listening to the silkworms. They say we are not done. They say we are not transformed. We all wish that we were. Nature will also tell us.
Good afternoon! Now, as the top judge of the San Francisco Horticultural Fair, it is my great honor to present this blue ribbon and this $20 gold piece to these fine gentlemen and women. Yes. For growing these magnificent trees so beautifully. Never have I seen such grace emanating from a tree before. These are healthy and robust trees, a sign of healthy and robust farmers. And furthermore, heck, congratulations.
Well, Connie, it looks like we are closer to your predictions of success. It might be time to bring out that suit of yours.
I've learned, Mr. Schnell, success may not be what I thought it was. After leaving Japan, it is much different than what I've been told. We are all working hard here. A suit is only for a moment, a time for when you feel like you are on top.
You might be right, Kuni. Oh, you just gave me an idea. When we get back into town, we'll get our pictures taken.
Pictures?
Yes, photographs, Matsu. That way, we can commemorate our first year of success on the farm. It is so good to see OK with the other villagers. I really think she is finding herself here.
John, that is just a moment. She is still struggling, but it's good to see her smiling.
Yes, I see her on the hillside still. Every sunset, she is always there. It would be nice to see you in such good spirits, my dear. I would like to know that you enjoy it here as well.
This is also just a moment. We have lots more work to do. I'm so proud of our people. We've shown what we are capable of. I can now speak of the war as a memory. I talked to many of the other villagers, and they appreciate my stories. I feel I can give them hope.
You do, Oyo. You helped save the Aizu. I simply acquired the land, but you helped keep it Aizu. That is why we are such good partners.
We are husband and wife. It is what we are bound to. I couldn't handle being the one to let everyone else down. If you were left to yourself, you'd sell everything on our property just to try it.
You might be right. Yeah, my point is, we did this. We helped save the Aizu. The war is leaving us. We are leaving our problems behind. We are becoming a family.
Such a businessman. The war never leaves us. But we find ways to move forward and make what was lost something better. John, you mentioned family.
I did. I can finally make time for you and our daughter.
Well, you might need to make more time.
What do you mean?
We're having another baby. I'm having another child with you, John.
Oh, yo! Oh, we are having another baby!
Banzai!
Hey!
Well, well, well. What have we here? Someone's in a good mood.
Hello, Miss Wilson. How are you? People treating you well?
Can't complain, I suppose. No one's bothered me much today. Spent a lot of time in the farm, so haven't been out much.
Well, it has been a very good day for our Wakamatsu farm. We just received first prize. We have been holding festivities over there, and I am ready to keep celebrating.
So it seems. What is this prize exactly?
We just received first prize at the horticulture fair in San Francisco. $20 gold coin. The man in the top hat said our trees were magnificent. I will tell you, we had our uncertainties about Mr. Schnell, but we are impressed with him today. He's showing us to the world. People can see what we can do. Our pictures were taken. We will be remembered forever.
Well, congratulations to you and your farmers, Mr. Cooney. May you continue to find success.
Thank you, Miss Wilson. And how is your farm doing?
Not so bad either. We ain't winning horticulture fairs, but we sure are getting by. We've been at it a while. Sure does take time. We've been working hard, too.
I'm sorry. I should have known. I did not mean to glow.
No problem. Believe me, we sing and dance and cheer to the moon anytime we have a good year, but they ain't all good.
Okay. Well, how about I help you on your farm?
That's nice of you. I'm not sure what help we'd need.
Oh, I can do many jobs.
Well, we couldn't pay much.
It's okay. I do not mind. I will get paid next time. Yep.
Mr. Cooney.
Yes, Miss Wilson.
I like you.
Miss Wilson,
Our next year changed. The land was drying fast. Work was holding up. The miners took water. The soil tainted. This is the moment our lives were bound to change. The cocoon broke wide open. Our wings took flight elsewhere. Family, no more.
Kuni, you're late. Again.
I am here now, ready to work.
This is not like you. What were you doing with that woman?
That woman is Carrie Wilson. She will be my wife someday.
Your wife. So, you're staying then? Kuni, we are losing more farmers every day. Some have decided to return to Japan. Others have taken work further out. Can you not see we are losing our Aizu people day by day?
Yes, I can see. I'm not blind. But can you blame them? The farm is failing in this drought. The miners are redirecting the water, but what is left is poison. Trees are dying. I told you, Aizu will always be in our hearts. It cannot be a place.
It could be! It could have been. I thought I was home again. I thought this was going to work for us.
Matsudaira isn't here anymore. We are under no one's rule. We are in a place where we can work for ourselves.
Work for ourselves? No, I work for our people. I work to maintain our traditions, not to lose being samurai for the Aizu!
Matsunosuke, the samurai are no more. They are fading. You and I are the last. But that doesn't mean we lose ourselves. I, for one, will always have my training, my pride for what we accomplished here. But we are not the only ones who have lost. We are not the only ones who have sacrificed. We are grateful to have our identities with us. Aizu is here. It can no longer be a place.
Tell that to OK.
I do not understand.
Tell that to OK. It is the only thing that gives her hope. To know that Aizu is a place.
It's time she learned as well.
No. She had no choice. She needs the hope. I won't take that away from her. I won't leave again. I won't leave her. We will always be Aizu.
Matsunosuke, I'm sorry. Many of us are not leaving for Japan. We will be staying right here. This is our home. I'm working with the other Japanese farmers to build our lives here. But there's still some who still agree with you. Help them find their way. We will not lose ourselves. You will not lose me. I promise.
Mr. Grainer is arriving soon, Oyo. This is not good. Most of the money is gone. Lord Matsudaira has dropped contact and funds. Most of the farmers are gone, Oyo. For once, I don't know what to do.
John, we should leave. Many of the farmers are going back to Japan. We tried to make this work. You tried to make this work, but it's over. What about your brother? In his last letter, he said he was trying to work with Meiji, doing business with him.
It is too dangerous for me to go back to Japan. For every ally, I have an enemy there. My brother's business may be good for him, but I have burned all of my bridges.
If we stay here, you will continue to make enemies. A man in debt here is just as bad as an emperor out to kill you. We can start a new life again. Think of our daughters.
How long can this keep going on? Finding home after home. When can we settle? When can we be just a family?
Mr. Schnell, I'm here about the business of repayment for my property. Now, I've only received $500 of your payment, and as you know, you still owe me more. Now's the time to be reaching out to this lord of yours about his treasure.
Mr. Grainer, I am glad you brought that up. That is actually exactly what I must do. You see, the issue is he's no longer a lord anymore. The treasure belongs to an emperor now.
An emperor?
Yes, Emperor Meiji. So you see, we just have to have a new conversation with this man. My brother is already working out a lucrative deal with him as we speak. I am eager to go back there and talk to Meiji myself.
Sir, now I have to stop you right there. Okay, I know about the troubles you've been having. Now, most of your people are gone. If you don't have the money, we'll have to discuss how this can be rectified. I'd hate to bring the law into this. This area has a bad reputation for vigilante justice and hangings. People get word of any misdeeds, they take things into their own hands. I'd hate to bring that on you.
Mr. Grainer, my wife and I are leaving. I am looking to make good on what I owe you. As I said, my brother is working out a deal. I can make sure some of that money goes to you. It's just that we need to find a new path to a new income stream. I know we'll find it. I really believed in this venture. The problems are out of our hands.
You have been good neighbors. Well, the people here have shown a lot of courage, and in this short time, they've made great use of this land. Look, I understand that things don't always go well in business. Now, I've had my share of mistakes as well. Just so happens I have some people who are interested in this property. I'm sure I can get a good deal. Just promise me that you'll stay in touch, Mr. Schnell. I'd love to hear how you and your family are doing.
Thank you, Mr. Grainer. I hope to keep in touch. Mr. Grainer, many of the other colonists have already found other modes of work, but there's one person that I am worried about. Ito. We cannot bring her with us. And she has been our nursemaid. She has been so important to us, and we want to know that she is going to be safe. She has been so good with our two daughters. Can you think of anyone that might take her in?
Yes. Louisa Veerkamp has some boys who are in need of caretaking. Perhaps OK can take care of them.
Thank you, Mr. Grainer. I will let OK know.
Okay?
I cannot take this. I was just beginning to feel this was home. Now they want me to start again with a new family. This is too much. I want my family back. I want to go home.
Okay, I have something to say.
I do not want this life. I want to see mother and father again. My memory is faded. I cannot see them as clearly. They are becoming shadows.
Okay? Listen to me. I got a job working with the same family. You will still have me there. I will look after you. We will share our stories whenever you wish. I will not leave you. We will keep your memories alive.
Why are you staying? Why are you not leaving for Japan? I know you miss it too.
I do not have the money for the both of us. My initial focus was on keeping the colony alive, and many others did well to learn new trades. But now, okay, I can earn money for the both of us. We will endure this long enough to return to Japan. We will find your family.
Matsunosuke, you would do that for me?
Yes. Let's be the moths.
Okay. Mother? Father? I have returned. I've come back home. Everything is like I remember.
You have been gone a long time, daughter. It has been a good year for us. There will be plenty of vegetables for you to harvest.
What about you, daughter? How was your journey?
Mother, it was long and difficult. So many courageous and wonderful people worked so hard. Herr Schnell and Oyo-san had another child, the firstborn on American soil. I did all I could to help raise them. They're two beautiful girls. But the farm, it could not last. We had to move on.
And now you have returned, my daughter. We've missed you. Come, sit with us at the table.
The Wakamatsu was no more, and the Aizu people had found themselves a new home. This is where my feet leave the ground, and I am forever hovering from above. My memory almost lost. I had one chance. The moment that brings me before you today.
Yes? Can I help you?
Is this the house of the Veer camps?
Yup.
Is this the place where the Aizu Wakamatsu colonists first came?
Yup.
Is this where Oke-san lived?
It is. Who wants to know?
Mr. Veerkamp. Mr. Veerkamp, I'm a journalist from San Francisco. I wanted to get to know more about the colonists who first came here. Get to know the Japanese who first came to California. Is it true Oke-san had a tombstone here?
It is.
Okay. My heart is crying. I did everything I could to protect you. I did everything I could to help you continue dreaming. Every day, you listen to your heart. It still wept for home. In the meantime, we all found our way in this new life. And do you remember the money I saved for us for our return to Japan? I used it on this tombstone. One side pointing towards Japan on this hillside, and the other for those of us who remain here, find themselves on this land. They will find you. They will see how brave you were, know where you come from, and where you are. You will always see the sunset. I wanted to make sure you at least had home in sight.
It was sad to see OK go. Heartbreaking. I grew up with her, you know. She raised me. I thought she was the most beautiful woman I'd ever seen. She had a good heart. Our family always called her a princess. Didn't seem right to call her anything less. Yeah. She had a quiet strength about her.
What about the others? What happened to them?
Well, some went back to Japan, find a better life. There was one fella named Matsuguro Ofuki. Pioneered the winemaking in Japan by installing the first wine fermentation equipment.
Mm-hmm.
The others stayed here. Like our friend Matsu. He helped others get work, and then he stayed on with us as a carpenter. Our family is forever grateful for him. And then there's Cooney. He married Carrie Wilson, and they had a child together. What I hear from Matsu, he was helping other folks from Japan coming over. Last I heard, he helped set up a Buddhist church nearby.
What is it? Why'd you stop?
I just thought of something. Looking at you, our child, the feeling I have right now.
What?
A long time ago, I was speaking with a friend, Matsunosuke. We were talking about what it was to be Japanese, something that I felt sure about. What it was to be American, I did not know. I wanted my work to prove who I was, is what Matsu believed. That people would learn about who I was through what I did. You know, like my katana, the way I used it would express my soul.
I remember. You told me that when we first met. I think there's some truth to that.
That is only part of it. You know, work, prosperity can sweep away from you in a blink of an eye. But to have your memories, your family, who helps you be at your best, that is what people are searching for here. A way to find a nest. Or a cocoon. Something to protect you until you're ready to emerge fully transformed. I've learned being here means loving who you are and living the best that you can with the ones that can give you memories. Like a picture.
You figured all that out. Just now.
Well, you helped me to see this. I love you. My time with you. My time helping the others who are coming here searching. I wanted a picture of this, something to remember us. But then I realized, I am here. I have this now with you. These will be my memories. And I could not be happier.
I was like many of you, finding myself in a world gone mad. We were all simply looking to survive. I remember Mother growing food in the garden. I remember picking the vegetables for the cooking. I remember sitting at the table with my family, eating, singing, talking. This is the memory that stays with me.
And we just wanted to thank Martin Carson as well, who's our costume designer, who is here in the audience. Thank you all so much, and stick around for the next sword demo coming up. Okay.